part 2 of economics. So what we need is some form of system, as I said before, that's socialized. Now, I mentioned about wages before. I mentioned that there'd be a minimum wage of, let's say, $25 an hour and a maximum wage of, say, $35 an hour. Now, that's all good and well, that's perfect, because that's equality of wages, that's common sense, that's what we deserve. Why is it that some people are earning $35 a minute and some people are earning 35 cents an hour? Like, like things like that, it just doesn't make sense. That's common sense, but I'm here telling you, which is strange because we don't really talk about these things, but we need to. Now, I'm just going to shut my door. So, okay, now, what is to be done about those who innovate for society and do not own a business? Because, like, essentially what we're doing is socializing all businesses into one collective ownership in order to eliminate inequality. That's it. Now, what you would do is you would reward people bonuses if they innovate. So say if someone, for example, would be a hobby for theirs. For example, say if someone is working as a bricklayer or something. So they do that for, say, 25 hours a week, and then they can, if they want to invent, say, the next iPhone or something, the next smartphone, well, then they can do that on the side and get a bonus. But they're still doing the bricklaying. But if they become rich enough from that, they could stop the bricklaying, I guess. That's up to them. The point is, they wouldn't own a business. They wouldn't own other people working beneath them and dictating how much they get paid. They wouldn't dictate how much people have to work, which is what the oligarchies do, the rich people. And all these types of things. Now, another point I'd like to make is that the pricing wouldn't be set. The pricing would be decided by the government. Not the rich people. I just want you to think about that for about 10 seconds. The pricing would be decided by the government and not the corporations. It's perfect, because what's happening at the moment, it's common sense, but it's, why should they decide how much an iPhone is? Why should they decide how much a Microsoft computer is? Why should they decide how much anything is? Because they're just going to set prices in order to suit their greedy agenda. And what's the use when they have all this money and they don't even use it all? It's just sitting there, just being stockpiled like a squirrel would do with their squirrels, because squirrels are in fear that they might run out of money or run out of nuts, so they build them up for the winter, for the bad times. Well, here's the ironic thing: if the bad times didn't exist, in terms of recessions, which is inherent in the current system, you wouldn't need to save. Oh my god, there you go. See? Beautiful, easy. Now, I think that's just about it for a moment. That's 4 minutes right there. And that's it. If I need to make another video, I will. See ya.